welcome to our review on flame tests. So when we're thinking about having an unknown chemical and needing to identify what metal ion is present, we're going to use something called a flame test. So the place that we've already seen these in our everyday lives is in fireworks. So different fireworks will actually give us different colours, and the reason they do that is because they contain different metal ions. So what actually happens in our firework then is as that actually burns or explodes, then those metal ions present within it are going to be vaporized. So they absorb heat from obviously the burning or the explosion, and that causes the electrons to jump into a higher electron shell. Now as they then drop back to their normal shell, those electrons are going to be releasing energy in the form of light, and that's what gives us those distinctive colours that we see in those firework displays. Now we've got to remember three elements and the colour that they get when we put them in a flame test. So we need to remember our lithium, sodium and potassium flame test colours. So lithium will always give us a red flame, our sodium is an orange flame and potassium is lilac. Now they are specific about the fact you've got to say lilac and no other colour related to it. So make sure you learn it. Lithium, red, sodium, orange, potassium is lilac. The other question they're likely to ask you about this is how to carry out this flame test safely. So in terms of the method behind it, the first thing you do is you take your wire loop and you're going to clean it by dipping it into the concentrated hydrochloric acid and then holding it in the blue Bunsen flame. Now you might have to repeat that several times until the colour no longer changes. That tells us it's then nice and clean. We can then dip it into our sample, hold the loop in the edge of the flame and then just look for that different colour. Obviously if it goes red we know it's lithium, orange is going to be our sodium and lilac will be our potassium. Don't forget, if it's asking you to describe how to carry it out safely, then talk about different safety procedures. So things like wearing safety goggles, making sure that if you've got long hair it's tied back, etc. So just make sure that you read the question carefully there to ensure you cover all aspects that they're asking for.